Now, this next one, I've kind of stayed, or I want to stay away from Rachel Maddow's Russia shit because enough people cover it well, or at least a lot better than I could at this point. And it's now an obvious, and she's now starting to shift. So she's not putting it full force. So almost if I do come out with these videos of, hey, she fucking does Russia nonstop every minute, then people be like, no, she doesn't. She's moved on or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, who knows the direction it's going to go. So I came on kind of late in this thing. So I don't really care to talk about her in that respect. But I will admit, anytime she says something super stupid, I'm going to end up, coming on and be like, what the fuck? Because you got to understand, this is somebody who I used to watch a long time ago, for years, who I thought, and it seemed like, had her head on straight when it came to issues of the world, Not necessarily for working class, even though she did break the Flint water crisis when it happened however many years ago. She was, right then and there with the people. But most of the stories weren't necessarily about working class per se, but it was just about the way shit was going wrong, not only in the world, but in parts of our country, and mostly because of people in power, usually Republicans. Okay. And, I had thought, wow, she's really good. And she's got this amazing staff that does this awesome research. And then you come to find out, however many years later, for the last 2 years especially, she's just been fucking worthless when it comes to this Russia thing in particular. And this is how far it's gotten. This is how far deep into Trump derangement syndrome she's gone. I saw this segment. I was like, what? She ends up essentially saying, God bless John Bolton. Yeah, that guy. The one who's all running around trying to get into a war with every other country he can think of. The one who's trying to overthrow Venezuelans' democratically elected government. And this is what it's based on. And of course, because Putin somehow is involved in this whole thing, she's like, oh. So because it's Putin and Trump, and of course, they're the fucking, totally peas in a pod, the best buds ever. So because she's on that track, she's got to now say, John Bolton's got the worst job ever. I feel sorry for him. It's essentially what she's saying. I feel bad for this guy.
Guys, turns out your actual job is figuring out how and why you work for a president who says whatever Vladimir Putin tells him. I mean, just to be clear here, how do you come to work anymore if you're John Bolton? Right? Regardless of what you thought about John Bolton before this, of his whole career and his track record, set aside, just think of John Bolton as a human being. This is what John Bolton, human being, thought his job was this week. Again, whether you like what he's saying here or not, this is what they've had him out there saying.
Huh? What? Oh my God. So yeah, and as I saw the clip keep going on, I hear her say the phrase, "Oh, God bless John Bolton." Like, as if, like when somebody, like their kid just set their house on fire, and this parent that's a friend of yours that they're just like, yeah, my kid set my house on fire, and now we got to figure out how we're gonna live and what's gonna happen, how the insurance company's gonna, no, and you're just like, oh, God bless Jan. Oh, it's so hard, isn't it? Like that, but for John fucking Bolton.
Putin doing anything in Venezuela? Who said Putin's doing anything bad in Venezuela? Who have you been listening to? I'm with him. He says he's not. John Bolton, God bless you. Good luck delicately and carefully shaving around that impressive mustache when you have to look at yourself in the mirror in coming days, Mr. National Security Advisor.
What? Oh, I couldn't believe I was hearing this shit. I was like, man, this is how far she's fallen. So, I look forward to more stupid shit. She had a fucking thing with Hillary Clinton where it was literally 45 minutes out of the whole hour. I know that's not the entire hour because there's commercial breaks, but whatever the percentage was, it was probably like 60, almost 60-something percent, 2/3 roughly of the broadcast that was on air that wasn't commercials was her fucking licking Hillary Clinton's ass, of course. And I didn't hear the entirety of it. I was like, you literally can't. You can't. If there's anybody who's not a fan of, if you're not a full-on fan of theirs, you can't watch a ton of it without being like, fucking, just getting mad and wanting to throw shit at the TV. So, I'll go back and see if there's anything of it, but there probably wasn't. So, but I guarantee you there will be other times where she says shit that you're like, you're just ready to fucking. So when that happens, I'll be back. I got no other choice. It's either that or, be all by myself fucking pulling my hair out. No. Yeah, this is definitely far better. So, any of you out there that still listen to Hillary, or her too, but any of you still out there that listen to Rachel Maddow as if she's a sane voice out there giving you real legitimate news stories, dude, fucking pull the head out now.